experience was great.
It was amazing, transformative.
I was blown away by the speakers.
Excellence. Content was really, really powerful.
This was a world-class conference. I will be here for Shift 2026.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Sam Adeyemi.
That point where you make up your mind is where your life changes. That's where a poor man becomes a rich man. That's where failure changes to success. It is your decision, not your condition, that determines your destiny.
Success is a journey, it's not a destination. The mistake too many people make is to say, I have arrived. No. You need to stay on entrepreneurial shift.
You have to have a huge desire for the thing that you really, really want. So if that means you have to spend 40, 60, 80 hours a week to get there, that's a burning desire. Who has a burning desire to build wealth today?
Sometimes you won't have all the answers. Neither do the men. 50% of our population cannot be sitting back. God bless you.
Get up, ladies. Get up, men. Get up, children. Get up and run with the light that you have.
In life, if you don't move, words without action is nothing. So when you told your neighbor shift, did you shift? In this book, you will find out that to make changes can be very uncomfortable, but when you start, it gets easier.
What's the thing about vision? Vision is abstract. It is an intuitive sensing of what could be. So even you have no proof, you have nothing to hold. But that's where the intuition is so important. You need to pay attention to it. There is somewhere that it's been done before, or at least something bigger than you are doing has been done. Expose your mind to that. Seeing someone else that has done what you are trying to do shifts something in your brain, because it kills all the excuses. You can read 1,000 books. If you don't try, nothing will shift. That point where you make up your mind is where your life changes. That's where a poor man becomes a rich man. That's it. That's where failure changes to success. It is your decision, not your condition, that determines your destiny. Whatever you are seeing and hearing, I promise you, will not live your life the same.
Leadership is not a day's job, it's a daily job. It takes time to change the mindset.
The human mind functions like a camera, and any image that is established on the film or memory card is what is printed out for you on the postcard. Whatever picture it finds in your heart and mind is what it prints out for you in real life.
I joined the circle group. While I was going through your message, I went through the 40 days reset program. Between then and now, I've seen a lot has changed. All because, some of your messages, some of your leadership words, encouragement on how we should follow procedures. Some of these things, the way you talk it, you make it say as if it's not difficult.
I went back to the 40-day reset. So in one of it, that if I start thinking about being a victim or anything, it's not going to help me and it's not going to help my employer as well. So every day when I'm driving to work, I play each of those things and it has really helped me. Wow. Oh, it has helped me. Wow. I found out that the way I see myself has really, really changed.
I immediately joined Circle and started the 40-day reset. It has been absolutely life-changing for me as far as a mindset shift that I didn't know I needed.
It's a very wonderful mental reset. If you're just joining in here and you have not tried that, please just go and check it out. I can promise you will come back and testify.
I joined the circle group. While I was going through your message, I went through the 40 days reset program. Between then and now, I've seen a lot has changed. All because, some of your messages, some of your leadership words, encouragement on how we should follow procedures. Some of these things, the way you talk it, you make it say as if it's not difficult.
I went back to the 40-day reset. So in one of it, that if I start thinking about being a victim or anything, it's not going to help me and it's not going to help my employer as well. So every day when I'm driving to work, I play each of those things and it has really helped me. Wow. Oh, it has helped me. Wow. I found out that the way I see myself has really, really changed.
I immediately joined Circle and started the 40-day reset. It has been absolutely life-changing for me as far as a mindset shift that I didn't know I needed.
It's a very wonderful mental reset. If you're just joining in here and you have not tried that, please just go and check it out. I can promise you will come back and testify.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the Shift Conference. Before I say anything, please can we put our hands together for Dr. Sam Adeyemi.
I was on a salary of 30,000 naira a month and I asked myself, Gabriel, what else can you do to earn 30,000 naira a month? If I can sell one truck of diesel, I'll make 30,000 naira a month. When you have a strategy, you implement it.
You must be intentional about building strategic relationships. The power that you have is not absolute in the space, because you must control the space to work, to support you, to deliver value. Hard work is good. I didn't say don't work hard, but working smart is better. Working smart is about maximizing productivity using every resource that is available to you.
Your mindset is like a compass. If it's off just a little bit, it's going to take you a lot of time to reach your goals. See, money is a tool. And so what I realized is if a person can change their priorities around their money, they can change their outcome. If they can change their mindset around their money, they can change their money outcome. Our financial outcomes is a derivative of our money behaviors.
You cannot travel within and stand still without. When you see cannot, that's riding on a principle. If I could push the inside, the outside is designed to do everything possible to catch up with it.
It gives us great pleasure to unveil to you, reveal to the world for the first time, his latest book titled Shifts. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
That point where you make up your mind is where your life changes. That's where a poor man becomes a rich man. That's it. That's where failure changes to success. It is your decision, not your condition, that determines your destiny. Whatever you are seeing and hearing, I promise you will not live your life the same.
Leadership is not a day's job, it's a daily job. It takes time to change the mindset.
The human mind functions like a camera, and any image that is established on the film or memory card is what is printed out for you on the postcard. Whatever picture it finds in your heart and mind is what it prints out for you in real life. That point.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our leadership live session for today. Wow, thank you. I can see so many of us are in the room already. Thank you for joining from the various platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X, LinkedIn. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, as usual, this is a global event, right? Can you tell us the city and country that you're joining us from? Thank you, Sam 7. Thank you. Consistently consistent, like they say, from Kumasi, Ghana. Thank you, Nasise from Brazzaville, Congo. Amazing. Oh, love you too. Thank you. Thank you, Festus. Thank you. Thank you, Pastor Timothy from Owerri. Amazing, 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 amazing. Ayo, all the way from Oeyuife. I see you. Mbuchi from Owerri. I see you. Tigres from Lagos. I see you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. This is usually a global event. Esther says, I ordered from Amazon. I believe you're talking about shifts, right? Fantastic. Thank you. I pray that reading it is a transformational experience for you. Thank you, Mike from Michigan, and Topper from Ogun State, and James from Indianapolis. I look forward to coming to that city in the next few months. Pastor Tim from Chicago, thank you so much, man of God. Thank you for being so encouraging. Temi, thank you for joining us from London. And Temidaya from Lagos. And Victor from Lagos. And Emmanuel in Nigeria. Thank you, Fortress. Love you too. Lagos. Olayinka from Freetown, Sierra Leone. Thank you, Esther from the UK. Adekunle from Lagos. Wow. Yes, Allow from Lagos. Roland from Blantyre, Malawi. Amazing. Yanoluwa from Arepo, Ogun State. Glories in Lagos. Solomon from Enugu. So we have so many people in Nigeria, all over. Lagos. Samuel's in Texas. Thank you, Danjuma Sanki. Thank you. Admire is in Harare. Thank you for joining us. Wow. Nadibola from Stoke-on-Trent in the UK. Etimo from Lagos. Thank you. Pastor David Abidoye, you are amazing. Thank you from Port Harcourt. And Dr. Laliko is in Toronto, Canada. I love calling the name of that city. Winga World, Lagos, amazing. And Wisdom from Port Harcourt, Joshua from Port Harcourt. We have so many people from Port Harcourt. Thank you. Timothy from Lagos. And Cheresco from Limbe, Cameroon. Wow. Thank you, Topper from Ogun State. Olayinka is in Lagos. Patrick is in Middlesbrough, England. And Jeremiah is in Nigeria. And Yola is in Toronto. Olatunji is in Toronto. Good to see you, Prof. Professor Taiwo Ojo. Yes. Back in Lagos. Alfred is in Kano. Eze in Lagos. Wow. Neji from London. Amazing. Yes, thank you. Now, can we do something quickly? Everybody, can we do something? This is a leadership platform, right? For us on this platform, it is not occupying a leader that makes you a leader. It is not occupying a position that makes you a leader. For us on this platform, leadership is ability to influence one or more people to achieve goals, ability to influence. So can we start that influence from here? Yeah, let's do the practical thing. Share the link for this session with someone that you love now. Only God knows. So we acknowledge one thing, right? People that occupy high-level leadership positions affect our lives. Yes, they have outsized impact on our lives. That's it. However, leadership happens at all levels. And when you learn how to influence from the low level, then you can build it up and move as high as you want to go. Use it. That's the way to grow it. Use it, right? Yes, use it. So right now, just share the link, either with all of your followers on this platform or all platforms, or you share the link with a particular person. Only God knows who's going to be a senator, a governor, a president tomorrow, CEO of a multinational corporation, and attending this session may be a turning point for them. Yes, we approach things with a huge sense of responsibility. Okay, let's do it. Thank you. Good. Let me go on X. Find this live stream. Right, exactly. I can see it. And let me post. Good. I don't like to tell people to do what I don't do. Good to see you, Bright from Cameroon, Mbarde from Plateau State, Nigeria, and Chris from Lagos. Thank you. Bamidele from Edo State, Atinuke in Ikorodu, Pastor Cheresco, yes, you are in Cameroon, right? Thank you, Ashira. Ashira in Kenya, amazing. Yes, Emmanuel, ordering yours from Amazon. If you are wondering, and show in Amsterdam, amazing. Thank you. If you are wondering what they're talking about, what are they ordering? Yeah, it's the book that you see behind me on the shelf, right? Shifts, 6 steps to transform your mindset and elevate your leadership. My first book to be published by a global publisher, Wiley. The Shifts is an acronym. It's a methodology. It's a transformation methodology. And I wrote this book because I found out most transformation efforts fail at the personal, organizational, and even national level. Change happens really slowly in people's lives. A lot of people made New Year resolutions this year, and a good chunk of those resolutions had accidents within a few days or within a few weeks of the year. Yeah, there's a reason why, and I address it in this book. Come on. It's a powerful book. The first 4 chapters, I explain the methodology. The shift stands for see, hear, insight, formulate, transform, succeed. I take you through, I take my time to explain what they are. When you grasp them, then chapter 5 is on personal shifts, how to apply the methodology for personal results. You'll be amazed. I put loads of stories here because it's what I did. It's what I've applied for 30 plus years, right? And then chapter 6 is on professional shifts, how you can apply this, right, to transform your team, to transform your organization, to lead across generations. And then chapter 7, global shifts. Global shifts. First, how to use this to transform a whole nation, right? And then how to become a global leader. How to experience shifts personally, going cross-culturally around the world. It's amazing. I'm looking forward. I honestly believe it. We're going to see whole nations change. But let's start with you. Order your copy right away. It's on Amazon, it's on Porchlight, it's on Barnes & Noble, all the major retailers online. They're there. The digital copy is also there. The ebook is also there. The ebook is also there. The audio book is also available. Amazon and other platforms, so you can straight away begin to listen, right? Listen. It's amazing. It's amazing. One of our clients ordered 1,000 copies for their staff, right? It's a large organization, right? For their staff. It's huge. What's going on? You don't want to miss it, right? Can I request, if you are in the USA or anywhere in Europe, just check in with one of the major bookstores, right? In the UK, it's at Waterstone. Go in there, ask for the book. If you find a copy on their shelf, can you take a picture with it? Can you take a picture and post it on social media and tag me? Okay. Post it on social media and tag me, and I'm going to repost it. Right. Thank you. Let's bring this to the awareness of many people. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So thank you, Naya from Lagos. Olakunle is in Atlanta. Thank you, Olasomvo is in Ontario, Canada, Joshua in Port Harcourt. Wow. Now we have so many people who have joined us, okay? Thank you, Ekundayo, for representing this app. Jacob is in the UAE. Oh my God, so forgive me. Hey, Danjuma, thank you. You joined us from Kano, right? And Olatunji is in Toronto. Ophelia is in Ghana. Noye is in the UK. Amazing. Thank you. Mercy, Ghana. Amazing. So it's global, right? Okay, so we don't want to use the whole day to okay. Oh, thank you. Jacob says it is good news that we can get it on Amazon. It's on Amazon. It's on Amazon. Anywhere in the world. Oh, by the way, if you are in Nigeria, then if you are in Lagos, it's at the bookshop at Daystar Christian Center, Ikosi Road, Oregon, Lagos. And then if you're in Nigeria, also check with Roving Heights Bookshop. Roving Heights Bookshop, okay? Roving Heights Bookshop. Check them on Instagram or on X, and you'll find them, right? So just, yes, give them a message, send them a message there and ask how you can get shifts from them. They have it stocked in their bookshops around Nigeria. They also deliver all over Nigeria, right? Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay. Oh, thank you. Andrews Boateng joined us from Italy. This is amazing. Oh, thank you so much, Esther. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Are we good to go? Dan joined us from Ghana. So many people, please forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. We got to go. Yes, I can see somebody from Sweden. I can see someone from Saudi Arabia, right? Sharif is in Sweden. It's amazing. Josh is in Zambia. Wow, thank you. Okay, so this is truly a global event. Please drag someone in right now. Drag someone in. So the last few weeks we've been discussing about the qualities of a leader. The qualities of a leader. The qualities of a leader. And this is the point, right? This is the point. You want to be successful, you got to have a vision. You got to have a dream. It's just amazing how the Creator put inside us this equipment that helps us to overcome all our limitations. It's a powerful equipment. It is called imagination. Imagination. It's your inner eye. It's the thing that helps you, gives you the power to see beyond the capacity of your physical eyes. It's powerful. It's powerful. And to a large extent, your success depends on how effective that imagination is. What you see with your imagination is ultimately what you will see with your physical eyes. It's a law. It's a law. It's amazing the way it works. It is amazing the way it works. When I was learning to play golf, they warned me, right, that golf will bring out of you everything that is there, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Your character will come out on the golf course. Okay, if you're argumentative, it will bring it out. If you have the tendency to cheat other people, it will bring it out. if you're someone who obeys the rules, it will bring it out. Anyway, executing the swing, that was where my strength and my weaknesses started showing up. Executing the swing. In other words, you lift the iron up, right? And then you bring it down, hit the ball, and the ball soars and goes right there. And you walk to go meet it, right? What was my problem? I was missing the ball. When I brought the iron down, I missed the ball. Thank you, Gugu, joining us from the Kingdom of Eswatini. Thank you, and Sonny from South Africa. Everyone from Nigeria, all over Nigeria, thank you. Matome is in South Africa and Mato is in Kenya. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I would miss the ball. So the coach said, I know what your problem is, okay? You take your eyes off the ball by the time the iron gets to the ball. I said, that's true. Thank you, David from Canada. Samuel Tomilola from Lagos. Thank you. Samuel from Port Harcourt. This was a very big issue, right? Whenever I missed the ball, my coach would say, keep your eyes on the ball. Sir, keep your eyes on the ball. Keep your eyes on the ball. Thank you, Julius. He said, I attended one of your leadership conferences that changed my life. I'm so happy to know you. Thank you. Thank you. Keep your eyes on the ball. I remember one of those times I missed the ball. The coach said, okay, I think I know what your problem is. You want to see where the ball is going, right? I said, exactly. Exactly. I want to see the ball, where the ball is going. He said, well, this is the problem. If your eyes move away from that ball, by the time the iron hits the ball, you will miss the ball. You're highly likely to miss the ball. So you need to keep your eyes on that ball until the iron hits it. I said, wow. He said, don't worry about the ball, the direction or where it's going. That's why we're here. We will help you to look at it. Just look at where you want the ball to go, bring your eyes back, and then go. Okay, thank you. Whenever I follow these instructions, right, fully, I got the ball. And then when I was done this particular day, and I was walking to my car, there was a lady who had been watching. And she said, excuse me, right? She knew me before, right? She said, but I didn't know her. She said, I saw they were teaching you how to make sure the iron hits the ball. She said, let me tell you a secret. We humans have been wired in an amazing way. She said, when you look at that ball, and then you turn your head to look at where you want the ball to go, and you bring your eyes back down, she said, don't worry about where the ball is going. When you do your swing and you bring that iron down and it hits that ball, she said, that ball is going where you looked at. She said, it's been configured in your brain. I'll never forget it. I will never forget. It's amazing. It's amazing the way we humans have been configured. That's why I'm telling you that whatever your inner eye is seeing, that equipment, imagination, used for image formation, right? Whatever you see in that is what you're going to see in real life. Everything that you see from there on, you will see through the prism of that vision. Everyone that you see, you will see through the prism of that vision, right? Now, it's not like, so people say, okay, so is it like magic? Like if I just go to sleep and then I wake up, I sleep every day, I eat, I wake up after 1 year, I'll just say that my life has changed. Sorry, it doesn't work like that, okay? It doesn't work like that. How do I turn that vision to reality? I say to people, become the person in that vision, that future that you see. There's a you in that picture, right? There's a you in that picture. Become that person. How do you become the person? You grow to become that person. We humans have been designed to be like magnets. We attract people, we attract resources, we attract opportunities. We also have the power to repel them. That picture that is inside, you got to make sure it's positive, by all means, right? That's when you attract. Anything contrary to it, you repel. People don't know that they repel wealth, they repel opportunities, they repel good people. People don't know, right? Good. So this is what is going on here as we develop the qualities of a leader, right? We develop the qualities of a leader. You're growing, you're changing. This is what happened to me, right? I did mention that I was given a book to read some 35 or 36 years ago on leadership. I read it. I saw the qualities of a leader. I saw that I had some already, the ones I didn't have. I saw I could cultivate. The ones I didn't have, I made them my self-development goals. Cultivating them became my self-development goals. And it's those qualities that we're exploring right now. We've discussed empathy. We've discussed vision. Last week, we discussed initiative. You remember? If you were with us last week, you remember that we discussed initiative. The ability to cause something to begin. Ability to overcome inertia. Staying on one spot is not passive. Your book, this is my laptop, my book, everything is in place, right? There's a force that is holding them in place. We call it inertia. We call it inertia. And it's the same thing. That law applies to everybody. Everything in this world. All objects remain at a state of rest until a force is applied. So I derived this principle from that. All progress remains at a state of rest until a mental force is applied. All progress remains at a state of rest until a mental force is applied. Okay? So that's what we're doing here. That's what we're doing here, right? Making conscious effort to push our mindsets forward and to develop our capacities, to develop our character, develop our skills, right? Our competence. Very important. Very important. Okay. So let's discuss briefly, right? So this is what we do here. I'll talk briefly on the subject matter for the day, and then I'll be able to answer a few questions, and then we shut it down for the day. Is that okay? Or for the night? Okay. So I want us to discuss something that is close to initiative, and that's courage. 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 One of those qualities, that we need to develop that ultimately, helps us to improve as leaders. Honestly, this is what happened to me. As I developed these qualities, as I developed this quality, I was amazed. I just literally floated to the top. My capacity to attract people multiplied geometrically, right? Don't forget what James Allen said in As a Man Thinketh. He said, you cannot travel within and stand still without. When you see cannot, that tells you there's a principle, there's a law that is at work, and there is power, that is at work there. You cannot travel within and stand still without. So let's discuss courage briefly, right? Let's discuss courage. Courage is making decisions and taking action in the presence of fear or uncertainty. Thank you, Wami, joining us from Cameroon. Thank you. And everyone joining us from Lagos and around Nigeria. Thank you. Thank you. Ayuba Afolayan joined us from Houston, Texas. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And somebody joined us from Trinidad. Stephen, thank you. Amazing. Yes, I've been to Trinidad and Tobago before. Awesome. Beautiful people. Beautiful people. Okay. Making decisions and taking action in the presence of fear and or uncertainty. Right? In leadership, courage helps us to face challenges and uncertainties with bravery and with conviction. So it's not just that you carelessly take action. No, it's that you have conviction, right? Strong belief, right? Strong belief, and then you develop bravery, right? Yes, there is uncertainty. You're not absolutely sure of the outcome, but you move forward all the same. This is critical. Remember, Bill Hybels said leadership is taking people from point A to point B. Taking people from point A to point B. Now, between points A and B, a lot of time, there's a lot of unpredictability. There are twists, there are turns, there are bends, there are gullies or valleys, there are mountains, right? That's the construction of a road. Or at least traveling on one. Yeah? So, but for you to be able to move forward, because if you're moving from one city to the other, you don't see the whole road from where you are started. Am I right? Yeah. You don't always see the whole road, except you're going a short distance on your street. You don't always see the whole road. Now, it's that conviction, right? We need to go. There's no future here. There's no future where we are. Change is inevitable, and change must not overtake us, right? We've got to be intentional when it comes to creating change. So for a leader who not only has to make the journey, but now has to take people along with you to make the journey, then you need that strong conviction. We need to go forward. You also then need the bravery. I may not be absolutely sure of what we're going to meet on the way, but whatever it is, when we meet it, we will deal with it, right? So things may be difficult, things may be uncomfortable, but you go ahead all the same. So we need courage. You know, as a leader, you need courage to make decisions, right? You need courage to make decisions, and some of them are going to be tough decisions. You need courage to take risks, calculated risks. I'll qualify them, right? Calculated risks. You need courage to lead with integrity. You need courage to lead with integrity, right? To stand by what is right. You will be shocked. A lot of people don't know that when they strive for success, you know, a lot of people don't know what they are striving for. Success comes with problems. It comes with fresh challenges. See, there's a proverb in my local language in Nigeria. It says, the bigger someone's head is, the bigger the person's headache. Right? So, you will get a lot of opportunities to do crazy things. There are many crazy things you have the capacity to do that you have not done simply because you can't afford to. It's either you don't have the power and authority to do it, or you don't have the money to do it. Now, you'll be shocked how those things will rush at you, right? How people will give you ideas that are honestly, ideas that will break rules, ideas that are immoral. You will be shocked at how tempted even you will be to do the wrong thing just to be able to achieve your goals. You will need courage to build integrity, right? To stand for the truth as a leader, to do the right thing, okay? Why should you develop courage? It helps you to make progress in the face of uncertainty. I said it. You will not always see the end point of where you're going, right? How many of us can see exactly where the world will be in 10 years' time? Nobody, actually. So we have to move forward with courage. That's it. To even set goals requires courage, because some people are already disillusioned, right? It's like, what's the point in setting any goal? The whole world is collapsing. I'm sorry, the whole world is not collapsing. Right? Yeah, don't build your life on the news, right? Create your own news. Make the news, okay? You got to have a vision. You got to have a dream for the future. Okay? And sometimes you need courage to even develop that dream. You need courage to dare to dream. Yes, dare. Dare. Even if even if heaven falls, right? This is where I'm going. This is who I'm going to become. My intuition is telling me that my heart is yearning for more. Come on. So we need courage to make progress in the face of uncertainty. We need courage to overcome obstacles. We need courage to overcome obstacles. Listen, you will always face challenges. This is not the perfect world. This is not the perfect world. You will face adversity. Nobody strolls to a goal. You watch sports, don't you? Yeah. How exciting will it be? Who will pay money to go watch a match where there was no opposing team? Only you, right? Or your team. You have the goalpost at your hand, you have a goalkeeper. At the other end, there's a goalpost, no goalkeeper, and there are no players in the opposing rim, right? So you kick the ball to yourselves and kick the ball, and then you go score. Yes, score 100. It won't be exciting. Nobody will pay to come and watch you. There's no value in it. Yeah, that opposition, that's where the value is. That's life for you. That's life for you. So with courage, you face obstacles. Yes, you move forward, right? In spite of the obstacles, you move forward. Again, another lesson in golf. So when you go around the golf course, you'll be surprised at how they will twist, the causeway, twist it. And then you get to some places where from the place where you tee to where the hole is, in between, you will see a body of water. You'll see a body of water. Or you will see sand, especially just before the hole, right? You will see sand. Or you will see trees in front of you like this. So I usually share the story of how, right? I've shared the story before, right? Of how I saw two trees and I was wondering, what am I going to do? And the caddy that was with me said, "Sir, can you see trees?" "There are no trees." I said, "What did you say?" "These trees." He says, "Sir, there are no trees." So, and he taught me a lesson that way. He said, the iron I gave you was intentional. When you get your perfect swing, he said it will lift the ball above those trees and continue its journey. When I hit the ball, it went straight for the trees. The guy said, "Sir, it was the trees that you had in your mind." Following the principle I shared earlier on, right? So the first time I also came across a body of water, they said, "Sir, don't look at the water. Look at where you want the ball to go." And this is the challenge that a lot of us have, right? You're fixated on the obstacle and you're paralyzed by fear. Now, as a leader who's responsible not only for yourself, but for other people, take your eyes off the obstacles, right? You have to move forward. You've got to move forward. One way or the other, we will find a solution to the problem. That's important. I learned that the problem is not the problem. The problem is the person confronting the problem. Or that the size of the problem is not the problem. The problem is the size of the person confronting the problem. Yeah. Just move forward with the conviction when the problems show up, we will solve them. Some of us imagine 100 problems up front and we're paralyzed. We're not even taking one step. Come on. Come on. So courage helps us to overcome obstacles. It helps us to develop authenticity and vulnerability, which foster trust. Courage helps us to be authentic, to be real. I don't know where I got the idea from that people expected me to be perfect as a leader. What was he going to do? Tempt me to be fake? Tempt me to pretend to be perfect before people? and I was dealing with issues of my own. At the end of the day, what do you get with that? You become a hypocrite because you'll be telling people to do what even you cannot do, right? On the assumption that they expect you to be perfect. Come on. Don't worry. When I'm ready to take the questions, I'll let you know. We're almost done. Okay. So it takes courage to be vulnerable. I'm not perfect. I have strengths and I have weaknesses, right? I have strengths and I have weaknesses. I used to be shocked before when I heard high-level leaders describe their mistakes. I was like, don't they know people will lose respect for them? Right? And then I discovered it doesn't work like that. When you are real, when you're authentic like that, that's when people trust you. But it takes courage to be vulnerable like that. Okay? It takes courage, I say again, to make tough decisions, especially when the decisions are not popular. Sometimes as a leader, you have the conviction. Sometimes you just simply have more exposure than everybody else on your team. You've actually seen it work elsewhere. You're trying to describe it to them, but they can't get it, right? It takes courage for you to go, to move forward, to go ahead, right? I'll tell you finally that courage helps you to foster innovation and progress, innovation and positive change. Courage helps you to build a team where people can innovate. Because when you're a courageous leader, you celebrate courage on your team. You allow people to dare and to make their mistakes. But then in the process, they discover things. They innovate, right? And that's where exponential progress comes from. This is very important. I guess someone may be asking, how do I develop courage? The starting point is know yourself. Know yourself. So we have different personality styles. Some personality styles come with courage already, right? The extroverted personalities are called the choleric. They thrive in the midst of chaos. They don't recognize obstacles, right? I guess that's why some people say, oh, those people are born leaders. Everybody else is born to follow. No, all the temperaments or personality styles have their strengths and have their weaknesses. That just happens to be their strength. But then for those of us who are in the majority that don't have such personality styles, you can cultivate it. Just know yourself, right? Identify your fears. What is it really that you're afraid of? Right? Become comfortable with discomfort. It's not always, life is not perfect. It's not always rosy like that, right? I had to deal with procrastination, right? I had to deal with fear. The fear of rejection, for example, it hurts you deeply when you hear no. But you know, when you put it in proper perspective, you will hear a lot of no's before you hear one yes. It's standard. It's standard. It's a normal part of life. Yes. So what do you want to do? Then you want to hear the no's. You want the no's to go quickly so that you can then get to your yes. Right? Sometimes I'll pick a phone call. I will not die. The worst they will say is no. Thank you, Lord. I dial. Right? And sometimes, honestly, I've simply gotten miracles. I mean, miracles. Because when the yes comes, sometimes it's life-changing. It's actually in the place of discomfort that we experience most of our progress, right? So become comfortable with discomfort. Oh, yes, okay. So you did something before, the thing stressed you out. Maybe you organized an event, hey, to get the money, hey, hey, you almost died, right? You couldn't sleep in the night, fine. But did you eventually achieve your objective. Yeah, you executed it, right? So some of us, when we remember those uncomfortable feelings, then it's like, look, I don't want to go through that stress again, right? Like when women deliver, right? When they go through labor, I hear that some say in the labor room, I'm done. I'm not doing this again. The pain is something that most men can't even imagine it. The pain is something else, right? However, after some time, they're ready to go again. That's life now. The other very important thing is you have to practice courage. You have to practice taking courageous actions. Practice. Yes, do it. Do what you fear. What is it? Do what you fear. Die once. Sometimes that's what I tell myself. Why die in your imagination 1,000 times before you die? Who told you you're even going to die? Come on. So take calculated risk. I'm not asking you to just take crazy risks like that, do and go and lose your life. No. The risk should be calculated, but they should be risked all the same, and you should do something. That's it. Practice making difficult decisions, even when you don't have all the facts, right? If you have 60, 70% of the facts, then just decide one way or the other, okay? Thank you for joining us from Abu Dhabi. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Okay? In fact, one of the places to start practicing courage is in communication, to say the truth. Because sometimes you're afraid that people may reject you, you're afraid they may punish you. That's why you tell a lie. Okay, you dare to say the truth. And then you'll see that the world will not collapse, right? The world isn't going to collapse. So practice taking courageous action. And the more you do, the more confidence you will develop, right? Dare something, set a big goal and dare it. When I remember how I went on radio 30 years ago, honestly, I'm inspired myself. Yeah, I had no idea how to go on radio. There was no one I knew at close range who had gone on radio before. But I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that I said it. I said it out. And then two gentlemen came, said, we'll help you, and the rest is history. And the money, I had no idea where to get the money from. They said 120,000 naira airtime and production right for the first quarter. And my salary was 8,200 naira. I'm grateful that I went ahead, recorded in the studio, discussed, negotiated with the TV station. Somehow, the money showed up before we got there. That's life. So you have no idea what is waiting on the other side of your action. Absolutely no idea. But I'll say this, do everything you can to stay positive. Do everything you can to stay positive and make sure that you have positive people around you. Yeah, you want to be courageous, hang around courageous people. Not people who will be saying, hey, be careful, hey. Where fear keeps them is where fear is going to keep you. Okay? As a leader, model courage for your team. We acquired a property once. One of our people came, the wife of one of our staff came and said, sir, you are bold. Why? Because she knew we could not afford it. We move ahead all the same and we got it, right? You have no idea what is waiting on the other side of your action. Sometimes I practice courage with some of my friends. I just take them out to a car dealership. Yeah, that was in those days. I'm talking about some 25 years ago or so, 25 years ago. Okay, let's check them out. Ask for the price. I said, if you don't have money, why should you be going to such a place? I said, do they write it on the forehead? The people that are selling in the car dealership, they don't see it on somebody's forehead, whether you have money or you don't. They'll treat you well. Come on, let's go. We'll go there. Oh, open this one, ask questions about it. And then when we're done, we'll say, don't worry, we'll come back. And I say, yeah, that's a statement of faith. We will come back. Come on, practice courage. The people doing big things don't have 2 heads. They don't have 4 legs. They're exactly like you. Come on, dare something. This second half of this year, Dare something, right? So your dreams can come to pass. Don't forget this book, right? This book. You got to find your copy anyhow you can, right? It's on Amazon, it's on Barnes and Noble, Porchlight, all the major retailers online in Nigeria. It's at Daystar Christian Center, Oregon, Ikeja, Lagos. It's with Roving Heights, all their bookshops, Roving Heights. Check on Instagram or X, send them a message and ask them how you can get a copy. They deliver all over Nigeria, all right? Okay. On the 13th of September, something special is happening. On the 13th of September, Saturday, 13th of September, something special is happening in Maryland, Lagos. College Park, Marriott, Hyattsville, Maryland. It's the Shift Conference. We're having the Shift Conference only twice this year. We had one already in Lagos. This is the only other one this year. So if you're anywhere in the USA, plan to fly down to Maryland. Or you're in Canada, you can fly down. If you're in Central America, find a way to fly down, okay? Or South America, fly down. If you will be visiting the USA around September, time it for that period, Saturday, the 13th of September. Right now, we have a wait list. It's a long wait list. The link is on the screen right now. We'll put it in the chat room, right? It's going to be oversubscribed. I'll tell you that up front. It's going to be oversubscribed, right? We have partnership sponsors, right, that are sponsoring this conference, are supporting various amounts of money, and some of the seats are going to them, right? And we have a number of them already. So go on the wait list, okay? That's what I'll say. And you can actually begin to grab your seat. Once you go on the wait list, join.samadeyemi.com/waitlist. Join.samadeyemi.com/waitlist. Yes, practice courage. Sign up now. Don't delay. Right? Yes. Let's do it. Oh my God. Once all the seats are taken, end of story, right? And because it will be oversubscribed, I'm doubting if we would be doing registration at the venue. So the earlier you grab your seat, the better. Grab for yourself, grab for your family, grab for your staff. If you want to be one of our partnership sponsors, and this is what happens when you're a partnership sponsor, we put your logo on our advertising. Now, depending on the level of sponsorship, we have it on 4 levels, right? At the highest level, if you support us at the highest level or the highest 2 levels, then your logo will actually go on our outdoor advertising, right? In Lagos, we had 18 giant billboards all over the city, right? Okay. So please, yes, team, please, let's put in the chat room, let's put the link for the wait list on the chat room, please. Good. So join.samadeyemi.com. Join.samadeyemi.com/waitlist USA. Waitlist USA. Okay. Grab your seat fast. This is going to be explosive. It's going to be explosive, right? Some people ask me, do you do one-on-one? Apart from these platforms, do you do one-on-one? Is it possible? I say, yeah. Yes, okay. So the link is in the, okay, good. On Facebook, on YouTube, we have the link in the chat rooms. Thank you. Yes, I do one-on-ones. Oh, thank you, Collins. He says, thanks, Pastor Sam, for the inspiration. I bought my copy of Shift when you came for the Dollars Conference in Ghana. Thank you. Yes, I remember the Dollars Conference. It was just super amazing with Dr. Mensa Otterbill, right? Daniel Ekong says, I will do what I have never done in my life, before in the next 5+ months. Wow. I like that kind of a decision. Straight, bold declaration. Thank you. Thank you, John Sedi from Halifax, Nova Scotia. Amazing. 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 Esther, you inspire me. Oh my God. She said, I am motivated. I'm going to price a Bentley tomorrow. Come on. That's what we're talking about. Take a picture with it and stick it on the wall. Be looking at it. Come on. It's going to move from the wall to your garage shortly. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Okay. So if you want to be a partnership sponsor or you want to find out how it works, then just send us an email. Send me an email, info@samadeyeme.com. Specifically specifying, right, that you want to inquire about being a sponsorship partner for the Shift Conference USA. Okay. Now we had 18 sponsors for Shift Conference Lagos 2025. If you want to find out also about the Shift Conference 2026, send me an email, info@samadeyeme.com. I was talking about my one-on-ones. I do executive coaching, right? But it's for high-level C-suite leaders, right? Founders, CEOs, governors, presidents, right? We need to give. That's why I went to get a PhD in leadership, okay? A doctor of strategic leadership, right? Just so I can advise high-level leaders. It's for the sake of all of us. Just so I can support. It's for the sake of all of us. For the sake of those, some people say, you know, when I put posts on social media, sometimes people don't know when I'm talking as a pastor and when I'm talking as a strategic leadership expert, right? Some people have boxed me into that pastor frame completely. And they get angry when I say something that is outside the scope of Bible, right? Like this platform is not a church platform, okay? So, and I think to myself, okay, so if I was a medical doctor, would somebody be angry if I was saying something that had to do with medicine? Oh no, well, in the same way, I'm a doctor, just not a doctor of a doctor in the medical field. I'm a doctor of strategic leadership, okay? Right. So this is a leadership platform. Yes. Danjuma, you can send me a DM on social media, right? Any of them, just send me a DM on social media and we can start from there. So let me pick a few questions and let's see. Okay, Buki is asking, where can we get it in Abuja? That's the Shift book, right? Lofty Heights. I think they have 2 or 3 locations in Abuja. I'm sure of 2, at least. Did I say Lofty Heights? Roving Heights Bookshop. Just Google Roving Heights Bookshop, Abuja. You see the addresses. Okay. Someone did a post. One Mr. Sheyi Akinde, I think, did a post on Instagram and on LinkedIn and was sharing a story about how he actually went to Roving Heights and bought his copy from there. Right. Adekunle says, I'm super motivated. So thank you. Yeah, Billionaire Bukumi says, Zolo's conference was amazing. Shared your session with my mentees immediately. I watched it. Fantastic. Thank you. Tim Bolt TV says, this is impactful. I will take bold steps in moving my organization forward. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you. Okay, so let me take a question here. Eniola Success. Thank you so much for this great exposition. What do you do when you take a courageous step and initiate a project, but the success of the project depends on others and they're unresponsive? This is a classic leadership question. Classic leadership question. classic. Oh, by the way, there's a group that we call the Inner Circle. There's a group that we call the Inner Circle. I wanted to quickly throw that in. If you go on my link tree, right, the link in my bio on Facebook, on X, on Instagram, there's a link tree there. In fact, the link to it is there on the screen now. LINKTR, link, linktr.ee/Sam Adeyemi. It will take you to a tree that has all the things that we do. So this one I'm talking about is the Inner Circle. Inner Circle. We have an online platform on circle.so. It's a community. It's amazing. We'll lead you, guide you into how to download the app, and you will have access to everybody in that Inner Circle 24/7. If you have a community there, and I meet with them once a week on Zoom. Okay, it's not a big group like this one. It's a smaller group, so we meet on Zoom, and I do mentoring, answer their questions, and so on. We support one another, and we share stories there. You'll be amazing what members of our community do every month. So if you want to find out about it, or you want to join, go on the link tree and look for Inner Circle. Inner Circle, right? Good. Let's do it together. So I'm answering in the last question. What do you do when you take a courageous step and initiate a project, but the success of the project depends on others and their own responsibility? So this is what makes leadership critical. And this is what makes a lot of people to lose their jobs that they are not conscious about. See, once you start moving up the ladder, at the lowest level, they give you a job that only you should do. But once you move to supervisor or manager grade, they give you work that 10 people should do, or 5 people, or 20, or 50. Okay? This is very important. They give you work that more people should do. If you don't know how to motivate people, how to mobilize them, how to get them to cooperate with you, you won't be able to get the job done. So I encourage you, take this as a leadership challenge. Okay? Take this as a leadership challenge. One, you must be clear about where you want to go, where you want the group to go. You must be clear about what you want the group to achieve. Okay? The next very important thing is the communication. The next most important thing is the communication. Don't assume that because you think, oh, the achievement of this goal is going to be fantastic, that the people on your team will also see it as fantastic. You'll be shocked. I was shocked to discover that it doesn't work like that. People see the world very differently. I shared the story before here, right? How I made an announcement at Daystar Christian Center when we were 500, and I said, oh, we're going to be 2,000. And I thought they would be cheering, and nobody cheered. And right after, somebody came to me and said, okay, so it means that the new people coming, the 1,500, they're going to be more than those of us that are here now. I said, yeah. Then she said, okay, it means that I will have to now book an appointment with your personal assistant before I can see you. I won't be able to walk up to you like this anymore. That was when I said, no, not for somebody like you. That was when the message sank in. I was the one excited about the progress for the group, but I found out everybody has an internal radio tuned to WIIFM. What's in it for me? A vision needs to be sold. A goal needs to be sold. How do you sell anything? Show people the benefit. When people say, oh, describe the features, that's what the average person does. You'll be describing how good it is. Who cares how good it is? What will it do for me? Right? So can you translate that vision into the transformation it will bring for each person? Some you will need to do at the group level. Some people you need to meet one-on-one. And in fact, the first thing to do now, people who are experts at selling will tell you, selling is not talking. And talking. No, and persuading or forcing someone to buy something. No. Experts will tell you the most important part to selling is listening. Listening to understand a particular person. Listening to find what's important to them, listening to find what motivates them, to know them intimately and to connect what they are looking for with what you have. That's all. You get them on your side, right? Of course, it is possible for you to share your vision and to just find out these people are not interested, right? Then leave them. Why are you in the same group together in the first place? Recruit a new set of people who will be able to go on the journey with you. I hope that helps. All right. Additional says quite an invaluable presentation. Greater heights. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How do you sustain courage in the face of opposition? Don't get fixated on the opposition. Fix your attention on the goal. The opposition will pale into insignificance. Listen to me. You won't have any exciting stories to share tomorrow if you don't face any opposition. Okay? Have you watched all the action movies that you watch? What makes them exciting? What makes them attractive? There's a good person, there's a bad person that is the obstacle, the opposition. Eventually, the good person wins over the bad person. You feel good that your money was well spent. That's life, right? Yeah. So the opposition will always be there. Don't get fixated on them. Fix your attention more on where you're going, right? And you do what's right. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Remember, you want to be able to ask more questions, get in-depth answers. The inner circle is the place to be. All right. Check that on my link tree for monthly mentoring from me, and we can spend a lot more time together. Okay. The Shift Conference USA is going to be amazing. Usually we have what we call the general session. It runs from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then the VIP session runs from 1:30 p.m. to about 3:30 or 4 p.m. Amazing. General session, we're going to address different aspects of success and leadership. But I'll tell you one that will definitely be there, entrepreneurship. How to start a business, because it gives people a lot of freedom when it comes to wealth creation. I'm big on entrepreneurship, right? And then we will have a breakfast meet and greet. So when you when you get to the landing page for the event, you will see the tickets are on 3 levels. The one for the general session, then you will see the founder's ticket, and then you see the VIP session, right? If you get the founder's ticket or VIP, it also qualifies you to be. It qualifies you. If you get the founder's ticket, of course, it's for the general session. It will just put you out. Your sitting will be in front, along with the VIP people. And then you'll be able to attend the breakfast meet and greet, right? Some people tell me that's where they make their money back. The investment in the conference, that's where they make their money back. The relationships, the opportunities that come from there. Anyway, join.samadeyemi.com/waitlist USA. Has this been helpful? Oh, Eniola says really, really helpful. Thank you. Thank you. Love you too. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the positive words here. I want to be sure that this has been valuable. Is there anyone who joined us for the first time today? Just before we go, is there anyone who joined us for the first time today? Can you say yes? Just type first time. Can you type first time? First time. If it's your first time, I hope it was worth your while, though. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Good. Thank you. So many people joined us for the first time. Well, we hope to see you. We'll be back same time next week, next Monday, same time. All right. Same time. Oh, okay. So somebody's asking about the C-suite. Yes, you see a button there for the C-suite. No, that's not the VIP one. You click on Shift Conference Maryland, and then you see the 3 different categories there, including the VIP. Let me tell you about the C-Suite Retreat. It's our highest event, so to speak. Maximum 20 people. Maximum 20 people. High-level founders and CEOs and top government functionaries. We deal with their very peculiar issues. Very peculiar. In fact, the first session is just 2 days. The first session is on managing success. We discuss how to deal with envy, how to deal with betrayal, because once you succeed exceptionally, get ready. The envy thing just comes involuntarily in people. How do you recognize when somebody is envious? How do you deal with it? How do you resolve it and things like that, right? Then we go into more technical issues that have to do with strategic leadership, scenario planning, foresight, right? And all those things, okay? Good. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. So that's what the C-Suite is about. We have, finally, before we go, we have the Business and Leadership Accelerator Roundtable. Business and Leadership Accelerator Roundtable. Again, that's usually for like 20, 25 people, C-level leaders. So we're moving around different cities with that. We went Lagos, Nigeria in May. We were in Toronto, Canada in June. In September, we're going to be in Calgary. Yes, Calgary, Canada. Again, remember, the numbers are small. So watch out. Once we start the registration, the seats are going to be snapped up fast. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. I absolutely hope it has been worth your while. We are a leadership community raising the quality of leadership to a new level all over the world. I challenge you in your family, in your organization, on your team, in your neighborhood, in your nation, wherever you are. Let's lead well. Let's lead right where we are. Till we see again this time next week, I wish you a beautiful evening, a restful night, and if it's morning already at your end, a good morning and a good afternoon. Thank you, and bye for now.
That point where you make up your mind is where your life changes. That's where a poor man becomes a rich man. That's it. That's where failure changes to success. It is your decision, not your condition, that determines your destiny. Whatever you are seeing and hearing, I promise you will not live your life the same. Leadership is not a day's job, it's a daily job. It takes time to change the mindset.
The human mind functions like a camera, and any image that is established on the film or memory card is what is printed out for you on the postcard. Whatever picture it finds in your heart and mind is what it prints out for you in real life.